he's got salmon. Give him some of that tofuti. Oh. I see it. I've been waiting for you. And we're making cocktails today with bourbon. We're making a refreshing bourbon-based cocktail with our blueberry thyme shrub, which we made together on our last episode. We're jumping right into this. We're getting our lovely 1792 tin. Let's just crack the top off this bad boy, and we're gonna build the cocktail sequentially. Once again, we're gonna start with our bitters. We've tapped in some lovely homemade lavender bitters. Go get yourself some fresh or dried lavender, soak it in a high proof alcohol for 24, 48 hours, just let it ride. But this is gonna deliver a really good bit of structure and also a really lovely floral aroma at 3 drops, just to give a little lift to the sweetness from the blueberry syrup. We made this together. We know what's going on in here. We had fresh thyme, we had blueberries, which we macerated together with white granulated sugar, and this is an acidulated syrup. It's vinegared. We added red wine vinegar, and we are now going to measure out just a 3/4 ounce of our blueberry shrub. And now for our citrus component, we're going lemons this week. Talked a lot about different citrus. We like lemon with whiskey. We love lemon with blueberries. For this particular recipe, we want a measured 1/2 ounce of our lemon juice. We've selected as an extra modifier Cynar, primarily artichoke driven. We're going 70 proof. They make a higher proofed expression of this liqueur, this digestif, but at 70 proof, we're allowing those botanicals to really be expressive without the heat of that higher alcohol content really taking over the palate. It'll help just provide that bit of structure that we're searching for from all of the other components that we've incorporated. And at 1/4 ounce, this guy is just doing fine. Last but not least, into our bourbon. We got hooked up with this 1792 bourbon. It is a super premium flagship product from the Barton Distillery in Kentucky. I mean, this bottle even screams class. The juice inside it is no joke and is even more delicious than it looks on the outside. And we are gonna measure this at 1.5 ounces. This bourbon makes for the perfect base of this cocktail. Not only does whiskey play incredibly well with our blueberries, with our Cynar, those really lovely floral tones from the lavender and the brightness from the lemon. This bourbon sits at 93 proof. It's not ripping high, it's assertive, it's strong, it delivers in those really lovely vanilla caramel notes, but it does allow all of our other flavors to play really well and shine through the final product of the cocktail. It's not gonna overtake any of these other components, and it's also not gonna allow any of those other ingredients to overtake it. Delicious product in our tin. We are gonna top this with ice. We're using our wonderful fancy shaker here. Let's close the top. We just really want to be careful with our ice in the tin to give it a nice assertive shake. Dominance, right? We want to definitely dilute this down really Got all our components in the tin, got our freezer ice in the tin. You know it's our favorite here. We're gonna give it a nice assertive shake, but we don't want to overdo it. We're gonna really incorporate all of these ingredients together. We're gonna brighten and waken the citrus up. We're gonna incorporate the sweet and bitter notes from the Cynar, and we're gonna let the whiskey just really sit and incorporate with all of those other flavors. Now the very last piece, this lovely grapefruit soda. Oh, organics. I mean, this is coming straight off the shelves of Safeway, or if you have fresh, still grapefruit juice, incorporate that into your build before your shake. And at just 1/2 ounce of either soda or fresh grapefruit, we're gonna top this cocktail, and we throw this right over the top of the ice after we've shaken into our tin. Because this is an effervescent product, we don't wanna go ahead and shake that with the rest of our ingredients because it'll just cause that shaker to explode on you. All right, we've shaken our cocktail. We've added our effervescent grapefruit soda after the fact so we can incorporate it into the final push here. All right, so we've strained our cocktail into our glass. Last final step here before we can put our garnish element on the top of it and push it out the door. We want to take our vegetable peeler or citrus peeler. We want to take our lemon. And as we've spoken about before, we're just going to take this between 2 fingers, just like here, and go over the top of the cocktail and very lightly pinch, and just pinch and pinch and pinch. And what we're doing is we are expressing the lemon, but we're getting those essential oils and juices, and we want all of that right over the top of the cocktail. You can always go as far as taking the outside and just rimming it right around the edge of the glass, and maybe give your guests a little love on their stem. So all those oils are gonna come off on their fingers. They're gonna remember you for the rest of the night or until they wash their hands. But we're taking our dehydrated lemon and we're throwing 2 baby playing cards on there because this is the dealer, and that's the deal.
That was sick. That was great.
That's good.